You guys had hits up and down the lineup. I know last year was probably joking, but Sevy said you guys only had 2 good hitters. Was it kind of nice to show him that, look, this whole lineup can hit?
Yeah, it was, great to face Sevy. He's always a tough at-bat. He's a guy he's got 5 or 6 different pitches, can work it all over the zone, so you never know. He's been one of the top pitchers in the game for a while when he's out there on the mound. So, guys just had good at-bats. We were able to put the ball in play. You put the ball in play against him, some good things are going to happen. We got a lot of traffic out there, and you can sneak some singles out there to get some runs. But it was good to get a couple runs, and I know we'll definitely see him down the road again.
You talk a lot about how you like hitting for average in addition to power, like Cabrera, Pujols. How much are you enjoying it's May and you're over 400?
We keep winning. I think that's the biggest part, especially if I'm hitting the 2-hole. I got to get on base for those guys behind me to drive me in, especially what goalies been swinging the bat. You get on base for that guy who's, I think he's an active leader in RBIs right now. It's pretty impressive. So, yeah, like you said, I try to model a lot of the stuff I do after Cabrera and Pujols, and the 2 best, I feel like right-handed hitters I've ever seen. So, yeah, just trying to follow their lead, and just wherever I'm at in the lineup, I got to do my job. I'm hitting third, I got to drive guys in. I'm second, get on base and do what I need to do for the team.
Grand slam for Ben Rice today. What'd you feel like seeing that moment for him from the on-deck circle?
Incredible. Benny was having some good swings, especially even going back to his first swing in the first inning off Severino, laced the ball to right field. So he was really locked in, and to see him get some big insurance runs right there to kind of put the game out of reach, that was kind of helped everybody relax and go out there and just do their thing. So it was, a big swing for Benny, also a big swing for the team.
Mooney has been saying that he doesn't even think that you've been that locked in yet with this high average. Do you feel that you are kind of locked in, or do you just feel like you're still not where you want to be?
Still not where we want to be, but we're improving. I think that's the beauty of this game, is there's always room for improvement, always areas of your game that you can try to get a little bit better at. So that's just a constant chase in the game that we play. But as long as we keep winning and stay in first place, I'll be happy.
Aaron, what does a high batting average signify to you? You talked about since your rookie year about Pujols, Cabrera, etc. When you see guys that hit for power and average, what does that tell you about the hitter?
Probably means they got a lot of good hitters around them, so I'm getting a lot of pitches in the zone to swing at. So, it's just, I want to be a guy that, someone can depend on, team can depend on to go up there and do my job if it's the first inning or the 9th inning. So that's what I try to do. I try to treat every at-bat like it's its own singular situation. It's, don't try to put too much in it if it's, a big spot with the bases loaded, or if it's, first at-bat of the game. So, yeah, just I go out there and do my job just like those guys.
You enjoy playing defense, too. What was more fun, the hits or that diving catch out there where you almost doubled the guy off?
Almost got Gio. He's a little quick for me, but, if we had a first baseman that could stretch a little bit, maybe we got to get it out there. But, no, I like the hits, but I think, picking up Yarborough there, trying to make a play, try to double a guy off. I know he's a guy that's still kind of building up to kind of give us some length, but he gave us, 5 strong innings. I just wanted to make sure that he could, finish it out and get a win there.